What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm here to bring you my thoughts on a few gaming news today, which isn't much because it's a bit early, but I'm heading off to a buddy of mine's wedding, so I might not get a chance to do it later, so I'm going to just talk about the few little tidbits that I wanted to today. First off, Division is banning first-time offenders, which I actually think is a great precedence, just for the fact that it's kind of easy to get out of bans, and like people get off on too many strikes, and they know they'll persist until they reach that limit, and it's just too easy. So for them to, and they create new accounts and just keep doing it. So it's a little easier now that not easier, but I think it's a better thing for them to ban first-time offenders, just to, set that precedence of do it once and you're gone, which I think is great. And the main thing I actually want to talk about, though, is the PS4 Neo, and man, I think they've already done a major misstep with it. Earlier, apparently a Sony executive confirmed the PS4 Neo is real, and it won't be at E3, which I think is actually great because they don't want to differentiate the two versions, because everything that's going to be playable on PS4 will be playable on PS4 Neo and vice versa. Obviously, there will be a few, graphical, downgrades for the standard version and the Neo version, but from what I could tell, that's really the only difference. I'm assuming processing power too, so maybe speed, but I don't really see a big deal with that. But the misstep I think they're doing is they've said that they're going to sell it more than the standard PS4 version now, which I think is $350, which I can understand that's fine because it is technically a higher spec system, and they can't really sell it at the same price, but I think they should have just brought the price of the standard system down and then made the PS4 Neo the new standard of $350, because making it more expensive, because they said they're selling it at not a loss, and that's going to be so much more money. I have to think that if they're selling it at not a loss, it's going to be maybe $400 and something maybe, or something like that. And I kind of think that's crazy, just for the fact that, again, all the games that are playable on PS4 Neo and PS4 will be playable on PS4 and vice versa. So you're going to be paying so much more money just for the extra processing power and graphical upgrade, which I just don't see that panning out. I mean, history has shown us with PlayStation and pricing, they can mess up. The PS3 was originally ridiculously overpriced, and it lost that console war of that generation, to be honest. I mean, yes, it sold well eventually once the price went down and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know what they're thinking, bringing the PS4, making the PS4 Neo a lot more expensive. I mean, they haven't given a specific price, but if they're not selling it at a loss, I have to assume it's going to be close to $400 and something, maybe even more, which I don't know what they're thinking. Again, my opinion, they should have just brought down the price of the standard version and then made the PS4 Neo the $350, the standard version. Made that one the standard version, sorry. So, and that way, the PS4 Neo would have sold as much, and if anything, the current standard, which would have been cheaper, would probably sell even more. And technically, like I said before, selling at a loss is not bad. I mean, had they not realized with the launch of the PS4 that they did sell at a loss, which was a lot cheaper than people expected, and it flew off the shelves. It is practically the best-selling system of the current generation, and I think they've already stated that it's better selling than the previous generation as well, which is no easy task. So, again, I don't know what they're thinking making the PS4 Neo so much more expensive. I really do think it is a bad misstep on their part. But, again, that's just my opinion, and I think it's time for me to go. So, I'm just a gamer. You guys take care and peace out, alright?